Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up.
In the Catching Pen studios this evening, Alan Clayton from GRV, the CEO. Alan, thanks for making the trip up to Sydney.
Good to be here, yeah.
I've got to start off and say, before we get into the nitty-gritty of why you're here, every week we've had a lot of focus on Queensland, a lot of focus on New South Wales with announcements. Now we have you here as well this evening. Greyhound racing across the board in all states, travelling beautifully at the moment, isn't it?
It's going off. Look, it's a very popular gambling product, and it's just come ahead leaps and bounds really across Australia, and it's a national sport, and we're all working together, and we've got great dogs and great trainers, and it's an extremely well regulated sport these days, so it's just got everything going for it.
And Alan, it's been well discussed that over the past year there's been a lack of races, a lack of full fields. What sort of impact does that have on day-to-day work at GRV, and when do you expect the numbers to pick up?
Look, we had, in 16-17, we had about 410 litres, and that was a low number. We like to have about 600 litres per year. We've managed the breeding down from overbreeding to breeding just to sustain the racing, but so it came through from about December, the 16-17 shortage, and it's coming back up now. We see lots of dogs trialling. We expect to come out of what we'd call a trough in around about September, and we think it'll go ahead leaps and bounds. We're actually breeding at above 600 litres. We're breeding at about 700 litres at the moment, and we're doing that deliberately because we're supplying dogs to South Australia, you know, Western Australia and Tasmania, and really even into New South Wales and Queensland. So we see that we've got a national contribution to make at the moment, given that we've been fortunate that the morale in Victoria is very good amongst our greyhound participants, and they're breeding. We've got a program that probably take us 5 years, where we're looking at safe racing as an overall program to really improve the outcome for the dogs.